What's happening? What's going on? I don't know what it is. It's Friday. Falcon Friday afternoon madness for the first Falcon Friday of 2026. And the first of many more these next upcoming 12 calendar. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to give you some type of Saint week, hate week conversation. Ski, I ain't I'm not. I'm not discussing that. I was gonna do something, you know what I'm saying? I had a thought to even come on an hour early and, use that extra hour to, go scorched earth. But I'm gonna say that for Monday. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Extremely exactly why Kirby Smart needs to be fired at Georgia. But I'm just not doing it today. I'm not entertaining that shit today. Um, we got to talk about Homer Simpson and Bart Simpson, and the clock is running down on them in Atlanta. Uh, Preview this game and talk about Kellen Moore, and discuss can the defense close on a high note? Um, you know, just that's been really the one truly one of the two bright spots. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have heard me say on several occasions that this defense has played well enough for us to be a playoff team. Um, and these youngsters have came as advertised, um, fresh at the draft. Um, you know, and doing some stuff that deserve validity and showcasing. What up, D? What's going on, money? Uh, you know, yeah, a lot of people are saying that, feeling that, but I mean, eh, we have to, wait and watch and see. Um, Ironically enough, there are some things riding on this game outside of, who hate who the most. Um, you we win, it will be vindicating the Panthers division hopes. You know what I'm saying? It'll pretty much solidify their case for the division title. Um, you know what I'm saying? Amongst other things. Um, we get another outstanding game out of the mustard. He can set some records as he's done over the last few weeks. ATL Leo, what's happening? But no, I'm not talking about that guy today. I'm not talking about that guy today. I'm just keeping it a buck. It's back Friday, man. We didn't talk about these dirty birds. We gonna and discuss, hopefully optimistically, what we can discuss. As known for over 5 decades, these two teams have locked heads, locked horns, and there's been uh, some interesting, in some cases diabolical, in some cases uh, meaningful, in some cases, games between these two teams. which I think is one of the best rivalry in sports. To be, I mean, we can. There are many others, but Saints Falcons, is one of the actual rivalry, especially in football. Um, what would we be looking for in this game, LT? You know what I'm saying? As far as what we expect from our stars, and what we got coming into this game.
I mean, in my mind, if I'm a player, this is my last. We have guys that will be entering the free agent market this off season. So this would be a perfect time to showcase your abilities to either get an extension or show another or auditioning for a team to take a chance on you next season and going forward. Um, I mean, I expect, you know, I ain't gonna say expect. In my mind, you would feed Bijan the football like you've been doing, but we know how that could go at times.
Facts.
Uh, defensively, I mean, like you said, can they finish on a high note? Um, it's gonna be really interesting though, because I think Dorless was lost. I mean, I mean, this is the last game of the season anyway, but
Well,
it's gonna be.
on that front, the injury is not what we thought.
Oh, okay.
Um, um, I think they're calling it a hyperextension or a grade one sprain. But it's nothing torn.
Okay, that's good. But I mean, but if that's the case, he probably still gonna be out anyway.
Mm,
Uh, especially now. I mean, it's not like the Falcons got anything to play for. Like, you don't want to add nothing to that. But like I said, this is an opportunity. This is more so like a audition for everybody else. For the guys that are looking for an extension or looking not to be cut, or whatever the case may be, this is your opportunity to try to showcase what you got. So if a team feel like they can pick you up and you can be a service, then roll with that, or where the case may be. So that's my thoughts on what the team or probably will be looking like Sunday.
well, as far as guy, you um, Pitts, this is a contract year for him. He'll be looking to close strong. Um, Jesse Bates, I think, is going to be trying to close strong because I. This he may be somewhere else next year. I think that there's a possibility on that.
Truth.
Um, even with Bowman suffering the injury that he suffered with Helen and with Xavier, um, because I don't think we're going to
Mm,
put more um I think we can I think we could go another direction than Bates. Um with the kind of money that may be garnered right there, even more than what he's already getting paid. I don't think we want to. I think we can use that money somewhere else. To be quite frankly honest, I like him. I like what he's done for us these 3-4 years. Um, but he's kind of faltered a little bit in run support, and I don't necessarily put that on him. But um, what is he, 30? one?
I think so.
Do we want to, throw that kind of money into a 31-year-old free safety? I'm just saying,
I
you
mean,
know.
that's a valid point. I mean, it used to be times that you be trying to keep folks as much as possible, and hopefully, yeah, they tied them within the organization. But like for me, I'm those days are long behind me. If you gotta leave, you just gotta leave. That's it. That is it is what it is.
Right. Right. Uh, I mean, just trying to look into it. Well, he's 28, surprisingly. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, if he's willing to play ball, as far as the coins are concerned, um, a little bit, take a little bit less. Yeah. LT said, auditioning for another team, Raheem is definitely going to put Kirk in a good position. So I see this being a Kirk Cousin game. Huh. Yeah, there's some validity to that. Um, in this game, against this defense, in this atmosphere, especially with them coming off a win last week, they kind of feeling themselves. Um, in trash. And Shaw has been growing up a little bit. Um, quarterback for quarterback, if you will. You know,
To my Tyler Saw from New Orleans.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely been gradually getting better over the last several weeks, and they ain't and they got a couple quality wins under their belt.
yeah, yeah, and do. Um, and, kudos to Kellen Moore in stabilizing the ship, if you will, and getting some growth out of the younger guys on that team, especially Shaw. Um, you know, I made my thoughts about Kellen Moore taking that job, but it looks like he's gonna be able to weather the storm and get some semblance of the ship being on the right path. With especially with this young man at quarterback, um, they got some work to do to replace the old guys on defense. Um, do a little bit more work to touch up that offensive line. They lost Olave. He got some serious issues. He got a blood clot on his lung. Um, I, you're definitely gonna have to, restock the fridge on the receiver room. But Kellen Moore has shown to be able to, what I'm saying, do some things in play calling and designing stuff to, get his young quarterback comfortable.
Hmm.
You know, did you see Kurt on the double coverage? They drop pick. Yeah, and we all saw that. We all saw that particular play, that particular throw. Um, I mean, my whole thing with Kirk coming in, which I think it was a setup from the get go. I think the play calling was what it was the first 10 games, and it yielded the results that they wanted, that got Kirk in there. You know, to in a word, put it like our guy, Mr. Tactician Sabotage. Um, because the play calling that you have seen over the last month, you didn't see the first 10 games of the season. I can't recall a time when there was three tight ends or three tight end personnel on the field, or him, MPJ under center. I can't recall. And the moment Kirk gets in, and then all of a sudden the story put out, well, Michael Penix was not comfortable under the center, which I thought was some bullshit itself.
Cause
Um,
didn't they say that about Kirk Cousins last year?
I, I, I,
That
I,
last year they said that Kirk felt more comfortable in the pistol than on the center. Now this year, you try to say that Kirk more uncomfortable on the center and in the end in the pistol. You're lying. You're lying.
I, I mean, well, tell us how you really feel, money. Oh man, um, you know, back to your shit to LT's original point. Yeah, this should be another game where, you know, Bijan is getting the ball every other play. You get the ball till he gets the ball till he pass out. Um, but I think they're gonna make a concerted effort to get, what I'm saying, to get Pitts involved. Um, in the game plan, as well. What I'm saying, coming off that, you know, 2 reception week on last week. Um, you know, I think that they're gonna try to make a concerted effort on that. Um, and then let's see. Oh shit! Yeah, Mucho, you keep letting me forget you. Um, hey, madam,
Hey,
it's Saint Week, Hate Week.
at this point, I'd rather go into the bottom of the cellar than live with a piece of shit at head coach next year. And that's putting it lightly.
Okay, well, like I said at the start, we're gonna try to have uh, a a conversation of of distorted proportions to talk some semblance of football um for this game. Uh, I'll just say
Do we see Bijan?
well, that there's some importance of this game, and Bijan can set some records.
Yes, he can.
If he could get 230 um yards from scrimmage, he will set an NFL record along with a franchise record. Um, you know, for that, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we were just talking about, um, that was not what I wanted to do. Well, like we were just talking about, you know what I'm saying. The importance to some guys, um, Pitts being one, Jesse Bates probably being the other.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let me see. Maybe, possibly, even I'm trying to think. Tyler, maybe. Um, those are, because I think coming to the forefront of this, I mean, do we wait to give Bijan his money or do we give it to him now? You
Hmm.
know, what
How
I'm
many years
saying?
he got left?
I think he's one or two left on.
Extend that.
I think he's definitely still on his rookie deal.
Okay.
Um,
If not in the off season, definitely. Right
sometime next
before.
year
Yeah.
after everything plays out.
Yeah.
This, if I'm not mistaken, we drafted Bijan in 23, so 23, 24, 25. So this is only his third season, so he got one more year on his deal, and then the fifth year is an option that we could either pick up or not pick up. So
Hmm.
relatively he has 2 years left, give or
Yo,
take,
Okay.
yo,
if we
yo.
take it out.
What's happening,
What's
Musa?
up?
What's
Give or
good?
take, if we decide to pick up the option. So like I said, with Bijan, for me it's like he got 2 more years left. But
Mhm.
I probably would look at it as in going ahead and giving him his bread before. I mean, don't get me wrong, if we being honest, the boy gonna cost an arm and a leg as it is.
Yeah,
He's already
yes,
But
yes.
he
already
already
get
he's
the upper
already
hand though.
he's already a Pro Bowler. He's already a two-time Pro Bowler. If I This
Yep.
year he may
Uh-huh.
possibly hit the All Pro status. So when you
Uh-huh.
talking about like NFL accolades,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you touch All Pro status, because see Pro Bowl is voting. That's one thing. But All Pro, that's like the coaches and the actual football heads. Like, yo, he's one of them ones. He's All Pro. And if he make All Pro, then yeah, that mean that man money for the shoot up. So
Mm-hmm.
I would try to get a deal done as soon as possible, so you ain't got to back up the brink truck to keep his ass, because
Exactly.
it's getting to that point. Like, that young man is balling to that point where you gonna end up having to like do something like that. And I said I would rather not have to spend so much money on him like that, because
Well,
it
you're gonna have to look. I already 16 to 17 million per is gonna be because
right.
he's Marshall Falk on steroids.
Oh boy.
Okay, all right. You're talking three straight seasons where he's giving you 2,000 plus from scrimmage. Three straight. You're looking at 3 straight years, and if he gets anywhere in the realm of 240 on Sunday, he's gonna say, is it 240 or 245? It's somewhere in there, get right there. If he gets that and sets the NFL mark and reset the franchise mark, shit. Okay, yeah,
They said the two idiots let him do it Sunday.
and I was gonna run that into the conversation because I thought about that the other day. I just didn't bring it up. Could that have been the reason why they took him out the game on last week?
I just finna say he should have had that the past two games.
Because
No, the weeks that we went away from him, he could have been had it by
yeah,
now.
could that have been the reason? Because I think that might be an incentive in that somewhere in the Ricky contract. Because he could have easily got anywhere from 230, 240 yards last week, and they took him out the game. So I'm like, okay, from behind the scenes, are we playing the game a little dirty?
And they did the same thing the week before that too.
Yeah.
That's why I said them guys they went away from him. He could have been had it by now.
Mm.
But that's two idiots.
Well, Ski, if we pick up his option, he ain't going nowhere.
I'll pay him next year.
Talking about Pitts.
Oh, Pitts, yeah. Well,
No,
Uh,
Pitt's in his option.
He's in
yeah,
his
he
option.
already in his option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's in his option.
Right. Because this is his contract year. So I mean, um, hey,
And we can't forget you got to pay Drake London too.
Yep.
now that situation is going to be a train wreck, I believe.
Who Drake London?
Yeah,
Why so?
because I think of the three, okay, Bijan is a definite. Um,
Most definitely.
I believe they'll choose Kyle over Drake.
I say that too.
Really?
Yes, I believe they would. Because you're going into a situation now. Because here's why: Big Bergeron is in the mix.
This is true.
Okay, and if we're talking about our skippers, like I said, the mustard is a must. And I think that they would choose Kyle if they have to between him and Drake. I think they would choose Kyle Pitts. You know what I'm saying? And let the chips fall where they made for Drake.
And when you say they, you're talking about this regime, or
Oh
if we
hell
bring
no.
in somebody else?
Period.
Period.
I mean, because I'm gonna tell you something, and this is those shot of disrespect to Drake London. But when I look at the overall assessment, like, I mean, I'm gonna ask you this, Bucho. Who's truly a quarterback's best friend on offense?
Tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the line.
I mean, of course, the line, no doubt, but I'm saying like for saying like passing wise, who's a quarterback best friend?
Yeah. You listen to Cam Newton, the tight end.
Yes.
And I'm glad. Matter of fact, you mentioning him is a prime example because the years that he actually looked decent when he passing was when he was throwing the ball to who? Greg Olsen. What position he
Osa.
played? Tight end.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name, G Red? How you do? Get head, drop my jaws, and you can see my third leg. Yeah, that dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All this select few know about the seventh floor crew. Listen, when I say I am into football lore, oh, I'm into football lore.
Yeah.
only a few know about the seventh floor crew. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
Mm.
Uh,
now with me saying that, like that's why I'm saying like I can see them making the choice on uh I can see them making a choice on keeping Cal Pitts over Drake London. Now that might not sit well with the fans because they're gonna be like, well, why we could just keep both of them? I mean, life ain't fair, my boy. So,
So then we have to look
but
for two wide receivers.
Y'all trying to be like Julio?
what
look.
about Julio?
No, I'm talking about when he got his millions, got the hell on.
Drake ain't Julio though.
That's what the fans want to be like now with Drake and
I
Pitts.
mean, I mean, I'm not saying Drake is a whole ass, excuse my language, a whole ass nigga, but but I mean,
Okay.
you can't put that past him at the same time. But I mean, I mean, he haven't shown any diva in him, but Julio didn't show any diva in him either until we started getting word that he had a lot of diva in him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's the honorable question before I get to Ghost's comment. The optimal question: Do you want to pay Drake London market value and lose Bergeron?
Nah, I keep Bergeron.
I mean, let's look at the wide receiver market now. Look at the wide receiver market. You want to give Drake 18, 19 million per? I'm just saying. I like Drake.
Business
Is
decision.
he worth 18, 19?
No, I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm just saying.
I'm not even gonna, I'm
When
not
you're
even
weighing
gonna.
the marbles, when you're weighing the pros and cons here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, let's look at the schematics. You know, Bijan, Kyle, and Bergeron, running back, line, safety net.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause that line is important to beat John.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm here to tell you, I would definitely rather pay a lineman over a skill position guy. Cause most folks would be like, man, that sounds crazy. No, it don't. No, it ain't. 'Cause, I mean,
Because
you would know,
it would be much easier. It would be much easier to pay Kyle. You know what I'm saying, and then be able to give Bergeron his money and keep it moving, and we hit this draft and get us 2 or 3 receivers.
It's called protecting the bag.
See, I don't necessarily agree, Ski. Tyler has said so much about wanting to be here. He is campaigning hard to be here.
I would want him to be here because he makes a great 1-2 punch, and I
Exactly.
mean, and don't get me wrong, to be real about the situation, I mean, I like, I mean, I love, Bijan and whatnot. I think he's a phenomenal guy. It's just that when it boiled down to it, young man has had, trouble securing the football. You know who ever had trouble securing the football?
Tyler don't fumble.
Look, man. Okay, all right. I'm gonna skip that. We have ourselves a Willie Parker Jerome Bettis situation.
Facts.
Mm.
Okay, now
Mhm.
and Tyler is a willing Jerome. Remember Jerome Bettis had all them touchdowns in that year. He was third down and goal line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got that right now
We just
and can
misusing
keep
them.
that. I believe. You know what I'm saying? I think shit. You could give Tyler $8-9 million and keep moving.
They feed off each other.
Yes. Yeah. Now, this right here, was a lot of people turn sour on MPJ, but for what reason? Statistically and against objectively better teams, MPJ played on par with what Kirk has been doing. Um, I say to that, especially to those that have been talking that ignorant shit um, about pennies. You're obviously turning a blind eye to the play calling.
How you expecting to play where he at now if you got two idiots, no, three, because the quarterback coach don't want to do any shit to help him.
You want to stand on his knee injuries. Okay, those knee injuries was at Indiana.
Excuse me.
Okay, before he got to Washington. All right, he got put on the shelf because of the goddamn play calling. Look at the play calling the first 10 games. You look at the play calling the last 6 games. Who was being protected? by the play caller.
I think what it is that they're also looking at is that the fact we're like 3-0 right now with Kirk.
Again, you look at the play calling.
We
But
no, we're not. No, we're not. We lost the game with Kirk. Remember,
Yep.
we got. Remember,
yeah,
we
yeah,
got.
we
Matter of fact, we lost 2 games with Kirk. Cause we
yeah,
got smacked. We smacked. We got smacked by Seattle with Kirk, and we
And
got smacked by
Miami.
Miami with Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, mainly that it's our longest win streak this year.
Well, and who fault is that?
Coaching.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
Hence is why I don't want them. I don't want these raggedy son bitches here for another season.
Same.
I listen, and OG he can vouch for me when I said this. When we lost to Carolina last year, the same day I got in our chat and I said, I'm telling you now, because I already know Raheem gonna be here. I have no expectations for 2025. Did I not say that, Sam?
Yep.
I said that the day we lost to Carolina last year on the last game of the season, I had no expectations for 2025 because I already knew what was going to happen. Now, as most people have this idea of blindly following the team, that's something I don't do. It's the reason why, and I don't mean to try to rile you up, Sam. It's the reason why I don't like the fucker that lost last night because it's fucking ego. Certain shit you can see from a person or from a coach or whatever before it even happens. Like I've been telling people, why would you want Raheem Morris, who has a losing record, and to add not only as a losing overall record with the Falcons, when he was the interim head coach, we went 0-5. What he finished the season with 4-7. That's a losing record. Not only he has a losing record as an overall head coach and as our interim head coach, he has a losing record against us as a head coach. Know what his record was? 1-5. He coached in Tampa for 3 seasons. The only win he got was in 2011. You want to know how they got that win? We had to go play in Tampa after a hurricane came through. The field was nasty. And we lost that game 13-19.
Yep.
That was the only win he got against the Falcons. We played them that very same season, the last game of the season. You know, I'm gonna tell you what really gave him his walking papers. Not only the team was looking bad, bro, we put up 42 points on him in the first half.
Oh, it sounds
Turner
like he
had a
got hate in his heart towards us.
That's what I
It's
who
said.
got
sabotage.
Sabotage.
that's what I'm saying. We put up 42 points against this man the first half. I remember one play vividly. This was the same game where Julio had the pass where we got a turnover. He had it but lost control, but caught it again, got up and fought his way to the end zone for a touchdown. It's the same game that Michael Turner had an 80-yard touchdown run. Turner, of all people, had an 80-yard touchdown run at that stage of his career. So all I'm saying is this is why I have no expectations, but folks think I'm supposed to blindly follow the team. You ain't a fan. If you ain't support the team, eat a dick. Because I'm not following that shit.
The perpetual irritation, frustration, and be out damn fuck you mindset. When you're watching the last 3 weeks, you know, it's mind boggling. I'm like, and you look at the losses that we have, the 9. 6 of those 9 should be wins.
Yep.
You know, I'm just it's so irritating because you're looking at this team and you see the fucking talent. You see what is here. You see again, our defense has played well enough for us to be a goddamn playoff team.
They have, but they have made mistakes too. But I think I
I'm
put that also.
and I have heard that, but I'm just saying you. All right, but in a lot of these cases, in some of those mistakes, when you're put back on the field because your offense is goddamn
Exactly.
Homer Simpson ass bullshit.
3 and outs.
Yep.
Turnovers.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? The defense has gotten worn down so many times in the goddamn game late because your your head coach and offensive coordinator out here goddamn jacking off each other. I'm just saying, man. I get it. I get it. I truly get it. We want to put it all out there on the board, but damn it, this defense. You have seen the fucking growth. You have seen the progress. You've seen the motherfucking development. We have a sack and a turnover in damn near every fucking game by this defense. You have key stops by this defense in every fucking game. And if your offensive coordinator is out here, you know what I'm saying, running them damn ball with these running backs the way he's supposed to, bro. We be right now. We'll be battling Seattle and goddamn Chicago for the top 2 seeds.
Yep.
Real talk.
All I'm saying is I've always had this mindset of 24 points should be enough to win games. And we do have a couple games on our belt that 24 points wasn't enough. Now I'm not saying that the defense was god awful. They wasn't. It was more my mindset is more so on like key downs. You got to get off the field. Now I understand also what you said is overall when you look at the offense, quote unquote, getting stagnant or whatever, that hurts as well. Especially
Special
when it
teams
comes to
too.
play calling.
Yeah, I
And
do know special teams.
that too. What a Kawinki did, because we got our shit blocked last month. You know what? You know what?
We've been getting
I'm not
blocked
gonna
all
do.
season.
I'm not gonna get into it with these people. Let me go on my nerves. 'Cause like I said, that fucking Athens done already got on my nerves for the last 22 hours. But but that's what I'm saying. Like this is why you don't need people like that back on your back it because especially Raheem, you didn't fire. You fired Jimmy Lake because the fans thought it was Jimmy Lake's fault that the defense was bad. But then people don't realize that Jimmy Lake got a job back in LA, basically pretty much like being I ain't gonna say a coordinator, a consultant on defense that shows you like, okay, what you need to fix on defense. What weaknesses did you take away from your defense as the season goes on? That's his job in LA. So how is it that he was such a problem in Atlanta last year? Mind you, he's a rookie DC. So if he's a rookie DC, why are y'all putting the blame on him instead of the head coach who got a job for quote unquote winning a Super Bowl as a DC, and you putting the job and you putting play calling in the rookie DC hand?
Well,
They can make
here's the caveat. There were a lot of them damn times where Raheem took the goddamn microphone away from Jimmy Lake
that's true.
and then scapegoating him after the season was over with.
And that's what I'm saying. You scapegoated Jimmy Lake last year. Then
Then
this
I,
year you fire Ike Hilliard, but you didn't fire Ike Hilliard for the reason that you claimed you did. You fired him because he bruised your ego. I wonder who did that. Oh shit. Dan Quinn did that when he fired
Jimmy,
Brian when he fired
here's the comment heard but not heard around the world when Jimmy Lake walks into LA and going to go and help a coach and coaching staff that's about accountability. That was a direct shot.
ooh,
Ooh.
That was a direct shot at Raheem Morris.
So then that adds to my next statement because you didn't fire Hilliard for the sake of him not doing his job. You
You
fired
find
him
I hear
because
it because he was challenging you on your bullshit.
Yep.
now hold up. Now I wonder where I heard this before. Maybe I might have heard this because Dan Quinn did this to what that man's name is. I think
He
his
did the
brother name
same
was
thing.
Brian. Matter of fact, he did it to the guy named Brian Cox, who
Yep.
actually helped our defensive line look formidable while he was here. But then
Mhm.
you fired him because he challenged you and you didn't like being challenged, so you fired him for that. I saw this movie before, and
Yep.
I be damn. They always tell you if you don't, if they tell you history is doomed to repeat itself if you do not learn from the past, if you do not acknowledge the past. And I be damn.
You
Look what
you
we watched.
you fired a Hall of Fame Super Bowl winning receiver turned coach because he challenged you on your bullshit, and then
Hall
you
of
lost.
Fame is a stretch, but he is a Super Bowl winner.
It's not a fucking straight. Ice Hilliard is a fucking Hall of Famer.
In what Hall of Fame?
I don't give a damn what the NFL says. Okay, they doing the same thing to Ike that they did to Art Monk. Okay, that's another motherfucking conversation in itself at another time. But
Then you got Ray
because
McCloud.
he should have been in there. But Ray, it got sent away from him because he was singing the same tune that Ike was goddamn singing. And if you go back onto his goddamn IG page on that freestyle he did that was aimed directly at Raheem Morris. Yeah. And then all them goddamn tweets. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And that when they started shading Ray, healthy scratch. Healthy scratch. They're trying to find a way to get rid of because he's telling the truth on Raheem ass.
And the crazy part about it is on that IG page, you saw an ass of players from the Falcons that was liking and
That was
commenting
liking
on
it,
this
yep.
shit.
Yep.
That means they
And we ain't
agree.
talking and we ain't talking about no names. We talking about Drake London, AJ
Tyler Algier.
Terrell, Tyler Algier. Like, but the list go. Like, these are prominent guys that seeing playing time on the field. They was liking and commenting on that shit.
Chris Lindstrom. Yeah.
Damn, and he probably like the most unproblematic person on the damn team.
You know what I'm saying? There. Look, Kirk has been saying for a month now, this situation in Atlanta is not going to end well.
I think he out of here too.
And Ben Kirk is dialed in on the inside. And he's been saying for a month now, this situation in Atlanta is not going to end well. So it's just Raheem has done some fuck shit.
Oh, it's Rich McKay too. They sabotaging together.
I guess I look at it like this. He might should be hoping that Matt don't take that front office job.
Matt, come on, Matt.
He's definitely he's hoping against hope. He's hoping like hell that Matt don't come in here in a John Elway, John Lynch type of position. Oh, because his ass is out of here.
And for the ones that might not know or may not care because y'all, I understand y'all watch football, you love the team, but you don't watch everybody else. But our good friend, the Don, broke news to us today that the great Troy Aikman took an office position in Miami.
Yeah,
I saw that.
So in other words, people are getting back to the point that they're getting guys that's in there that care about football.
That done played the game.
Why do you think when you look at the Broncos seeing success, who's the head? John Elway. What he is, Hall of Fame quarterback. When you see people with success, who like San Francisco, who's the head? John Lynch. What
John
he is,
Lynch.
Hall of Fame safety.
Yep.
These are guys that played the game and they know what it takes to win. Elway, 2-time Super Bowl champion. John Lynch, Super Bowl champion. Troy Aikman now, 3-time Super Bowl champion. They know what it takes to win, which is why I have a fucking problem with Falcon fans who didn't want Belichick. Because the man got 8 rings. What more do you want?
Mm-hmm.
He got 8 of them. 8.
Yep.
You want to talk about, you want to tell me, well, he beat us in the Super Bowl. He did his fucking job. He wasn't supposed to let us win because we had Atlanta.
The man that beat us did not have him on our team.
You want somebody that's gonna do what it takes, no matter what, to fucking win.
Listen, I've been saying this for the longest. If you telling me I have the opportunity to have the Sith Lord join my franchise, listen, I don't give a damn if it's Spygate, Deflategate, your gate, my gate, his gate, her gate.
Gate.
Call me Undertaker, Hell's Gate.
Yep.
Bitch, call me Anakin Skywalker. Hand me my mask. I am now going to the dark side.
Yep. All day.
You better believe it. I am now Eddie Guerrero. I lie, I cheat, I steal. I don't give a damn about nothing else but titles.
You talking about a man that was instrumental in finding and creating Lawrence Taylor, right? Come off a Hall of Fame coaching tree in Bill Parcells. Won 2 championships as a coordinator on that man's goddamn staff in New York. Went to and created the evil empire dynasty in New England, and you got a okay, all right, stuck on stupid.
Made names out of no name.
Listen, let me tell you something. This man, after that first Super Bowl run, they did make the playoffs the next season. From 2003 to 2019, them boys won. I'm sorry, except for 2008. That's the only year they didn't win it. But them boys won every division fucking title.
Yep.
And you telling me I'm not rolling with that? A man that built the empire from nothing. Do y'all know who the Patriots was prior to that? They wasn't shit. They had one run with Drew Bledsoe in '96 and got smacked in the Super Bowl. And that was with Pete Carroll. What a coincidence. He came back to the league and won a championship.
I'm tired of being mediocre.
Come on, bro. I want to win. And if that means I gotta have some fucking scandals and some asterisks, listen, and you can talk about all those asterisks in fucking New England, but they still got them damn championships.
So do you think that ship has sailed?
The only reason I think it does is because I think he's gonna take the Giants job.
And we got to stop doing that. And that's another thing we have to stop doing. You got to stop. That's why Rich McKay needs to be gone. Letting family history dictate who getting hired. Because we should have had Rex Ryan twice. And we didn't take him. You had the opportunity to get Belichick. You didn't take him. Because you worry about family.
You had the opportunity to get Wing Martindale.
And he free now. He's gone for Michigan.
Yep.
Somebody just took a DC job. So what you doing, bro? I'm trying to win games. I'm trying to win championships. I am tired of being all you ever want to talk about 28-3.
They brought that shit up the other night.
I wish that don't bother me, but I'm saying you can right your wrongs if you make the right decisions. You're not making the right decisions. You bringing in guys, and let me tell you something. For any Falcon fan that see this and that's from Atlanta, y'all, a lot of y'all kill me. Not y'all here, but a lot of folks kill me when y'all want to talk about. Well, I want a guy that got at least morale and some feel good. Y'all are the most immoral. I'm sorry, you're the most
Immoral.
immoral shit I've ever seen in my damn life.
Don't forget culture.
Because you could, cause you can have church service 2 blocks up the street from a trick buying pussy on 14 Industrial for $40. What we talking about? I'm just saying. You worry about morale. You want to be moral. Y'all are known for freaknik. What morals? Miss me with that. What morals? I don't give a damn about no more. People come to Atlanta to go to y'all strip clubs. What morals? I want to win titles. And if that means I have to go to the dark side to win, I'm willing to do what it takes to become champion. Listen, you heard scandals from several different teams when it comes to winning championships. Did they take their championships away?
No.
I'm a Lakers fan. We three-peated. They talk about Tim Donahue cheating the Sacramento Kings. What they did about that third championship? Nothing. We still we still three-peated. I don't care about none of that. You can talk about Tim Donahue betting on the game all you want to. We still three-peat champions. Eat a dick. And that's all people care about. Championships. So if that means I got to cheat to get where I need to go, damn it, I'm cheating. Worse than Offset and Cardi B.
Maybe that's why the NFL holding us back, because we don't damn cheat.
Well, Saints got a sympathy ring. You don't see them crying about it. And they had a bounty on motherfuckers.
Yep, bounty gate.
Yeah, people listen. Listen. Sean Payton got suspended. Greg Williams got suspended. But guess what? They still got that damn championship in their case. Yeah. So again, miss me with the morality. Damn morals. You are the most, wow, I want them to be the most moral, immoral city I've ever seen in my life. Fuck morals. If you ain't talking about winning, what they say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. That means if I got to bring back the Reggie White, the Deacon Jones earhole slap on a pass rush. And that's illegal now. But if I got to cheat to get a sack, damn it, I'm going to cheat. Miss me with that. Y'all don't care. Y'all want to care about looking good. ESPN talking about us. NFL Network talking about us. Pat McAfee talking about us. They can talk about me when I'm holding up that Lombardi. I don't give a damn about a win in week 6. When that big ass bulletin say Super Bowl champions Atlanta Falcons, and I'm somewhere in my house crying in the corner like Jordan when he won his 4th ring on Father's Day, I'm talking about snot bubbles and all. That's when I worry about what ESPN don't got to say.
Listen.
Other than that, I don't give a shit about nothing else.
I tell motherfuckers all the time. I figured my 95 Braves goddamn World Series championship celebration was legendary. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get put out of a lot of places and probably get arrested.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna call y'all. I'm gonna call y'all for bail because I'm gonna go streaking down the street,
bruh. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm trying to be scrubbing my scrolls across a few heads.
What?
Shit. I'm just saying. But the level of disrespect, the level of just unadulterated double standard bullshit that has gone on over the last decade and a half, to a degree, as a person that has sat through From June Jones as a quarterback to now, okay. You know, and that's why I don't. I give zero fucks about a lot of these motherfuckers now that just became Falcon fans in the year 2000. You ain't been through shit, man. Talking about what you tired of. When you sit through Rankin Smith years, then come talk to me.
Which is crazy because the disrespect to Arthur Blank is wild. But when you hear people say he's a good owner, but he don't care about winning, let me explain something to you Falcon fans real quick. Y'all do realize the Falcons right now is 60 years in the making. That means the Falcons, previous 37 years
68.
of being ownership. You said what?
68 years.
60.
68.
60. I promise you it's 60. 60. I promise you it's 60.
Since
I promise you it's
1966.
and that's what I'm saying. Like we're at 60 years. But they neither here nor there. All I was saying is previously the Falcons made the postseason, if I remember correctly, 6 times before Arthur Blank became the sole owner of the Falcons
Before
in
Matt Ryan.
2002. Well, I mean, what I'm saying, but I'm talking about in 2002. In 2000, then when he got the job, when he took the sole ownership, you made the playoffs in 2002. You made the playoffs in 2004. You made the playoffs in 2008, 2010, 11, 12, 16, 17. He saw the postseason 8 times.
Yeah.
In 23 years. The Falcons previously saw the postseason 6 times in 30 plus years. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, people?
Mm-hmm.
His ownership gave your franchise its most success. And like you said, I might not seen as much as OGBigsam I've seen, but when my memory started setting in as a child, I became a Falcon fan in the mid 90s, around 95, when Jim George was a walking stage 4 cancer in the locker room. Back when we traded Brett Favre because he was Buckhead Brett. That's where my fandom kicked in.
He was the new Peachtree Bart.
That's where my fandom kicked in.
Channel years.
Yeah, well, yeah, my fandom was around that time too.
But that
97, 98.
And the years I'm talking about is a couple years ahead of those years. You talking about a team that went to the same you talk a team that went to the Super Bowl in 98. Just for them not even come close to the playoffs in 99 and 2000.
Right. And Jamal Anderson out here got them coked out on Food and Industrial.
And blowing the damn knee out.
And gave us a dance.
Yep.
You know what?
It wasn't even his damn dance. It was OG Santiago damn dance. He just popularized because he had a damn good season.
That's it.
But it's all about culture. Because remember, and listen, in 91, it was the too legit to crit to true. 98, you had the Dirty Bird. What about 2002? We were passing the Magic. Fuck out of here.
Right.
I'm tired of dancing. I'm tired of passing. I want to ring. Now y'all right here want to talk about Clint Kubiak as a head coach. Football head. Seahawks fans want his ass gone. Why would you want him? Make it make sense. That's like Florida saying they want Mike Bobo.
The Seahawks want Kubiak gone. They got some mental issues.
No, they don't. No, bro, I'm gonna tell you, I watched some of these shit, bro. Kubiak be calling some horrific ass games. But it's the Seattle defense been balling. And that's just me being real. I mean, I understand everybody got their different opinion, but I watched it. I even did film study on it. Kubiak be having some head scratches. It ain't as bad as fucking Zach Robinson, but if it wasn't for Seattle defense stepping up the way they be doing, stepping up, yeah, we be having some different conversations. Remember the game where they played? I forgot what team they played. I think it was the Vikings when they won 26-0. Bro, when I say they offense looked like pure T shit that game, it did. Now Minnesota didn't score a point. But when I say Seattle offense look like ass, Jesus.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is Saint Week, Hate Week season finale. How we close the season with the season, the defense closing on a high note. Will our playmakers, uh, Bijan and Kyle Pitts, make it do what it do? You know what I'm saying? And we're looking to be going into the off season. Most of us are hoping for, us to be active on Black Monday.
And we play there.
No, here.
We're
Good.
we're home. We all have our ideas of what coach we might want to hear and things of that nature and all of that, and for things to go a certain particular way. Me personally, I want us to close the season off beating these Aints.
Sweeping.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just me as old school Falcon fan.
I got a question for you, OG.
Yeah.
What if they lose to the Saints though?
Ooh.
Well, I said we lose to these Saints.
Matter of fact, what if they lose by 2 scores to the Saints?
Ooh.
That post game show is gonna be of an apocalyptic nature.
2 scores like 10-0.
I'm thinking more so. I'm thinking more so maybe like a 14-28 type game.
If we lose to the Saints like we lost to the Panthers and the and the Dolphins, I'm telling you now, if you see the post game show and I'm on it, make sure your mama ain't around, the children are not within earshot, because I'm gonna have some scorched earth, ass crack burning shit to say.
Can we? Is there a way you could possibly upgrade ratings to triple X without, even though it's not adult sexual
Listen,
content?
bruh,
That's exactly where it's gonna go.
yeah, look, I'm telling you now, and nothing will be off limits. Nothing. I'm telling you now. We lose to the Saints on Sunday, the way we lost to the Panthers and Dolphins. Okay, all right. You have been warned. I'm telling you now.
Y'all want to know who you sound like? Me when Kirby played Alabama in that SC title game, when I told the world that if Kirby trick off that game, what I was gonna say to him, you gonna make Satan pray to God for my sins. I mean every word.
I'm taking Satan gonna rewrite the satanic ritual notes after I'm done. I'm telling you now. Let us lose like that. All right. I'm just saying the despicable, unholy nature of the vocabulary that is going to be present for that. All right. The FCC may come a calling.
Now you know our Christian brother Jew gonna be on the show. Now you got to keep it limited.
If you could see the look on my face, and no disrespect to you, but I'm not gonna have any fucks to give about that. If we get dog walked, if we get shut out, or we lose by 3 touchdowns or more, bruh, I'm telling you now.
Listen, if the Falcons don't score a point against the Saints on the last game of the season, Lord, listen, they're gonna have to call the National Guard for you.
Yeah, shit, bro. I'm telling you. I'm talking about and nothing's off limits. There are no boundaries. I'm telling you, I got goddamn barbed wire razor blades for ass cracks on this one.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be
The petty.
unrelenting and it's gonna be painful.
See, for me, I don't really hate the Saints because based off where I'm from South Georgia. So most of the fan bases I deal with are Steelers, Cowboys, 49ers, and Packers fans. But I mean, of course, I do want us to win in a sense because I mean it is the Saints. But is it bad that I do want to see us lose to see this man melt down? I'm here for entertainment. I'm here for
I'm
foolishness.
intrigued.
We ain't making the playoffs anyway. Way I'm here for bullshit. The Falcons losing will have me popping popcorn Sunday because I'm gonna be so intrigued.
Right, right, right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the first Falcon Friday of 2026 is officially in the books. Our next cast coming from me will be the halftime show for the Falcons and Saints. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, lock in on that. Again, like, share, and subscribe, man. Hit that like button, man. All those behind the eyeball. If you're not locked in, subscribe to Mr. White Network. You know what I'm saying? The drive for 5 is what I'm on right now. Trying to get to 500. I'm currently at 349. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend to tune in. Share the channel out, you know what I'm saying, to those who are sports fans that, like to hear barbershop on the corner, in the garage talk, spade game talking shit talk.
At the
You know what I'm
bar.
saying about these, yeah, at the bar, you know what I'm saying, with a drink or two. Yeah, man, try to get it to you. Try to get it to you. We try to entertain, we try to inform you, amongst all other things, and all. Look, for the madam, for the large one, for the bearded gnome, LT, for the holidays.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year to everybody.
And then same to you.
Dang.
Same to you, young fella. Hey man, y'all keep it safe out there. Keep it keep it dirty. Keep it always. You may not have to find a way.
How you doing, Explain Sunday?
Hey
Maybe.
man, let your next choice be your best choice, man. Look, for the new year, you know what I'm saying? Blessings, peace, love. You know what I'm saying? As always, y'all tune in, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. White Network, the OG, the crew. You know what I'm saying? We out of here.
Deuces.